We're back with the Best of Bleav Network Hour on Stadium. Do you believe?
We're back, baby. It's the charity stripe. Hit your free throws because they are free. Fisher, Snacks Crider, Alex Toss Me the Rock Tosopoulos, Best to Bleav right here on Stadium. Let's talk basketball. We have the Lade Show, Aaron Cohen, Lamar, Odom. We have Bleav in Mavs, Toss Me the Rock Tosopoulos, and your new co-host,
Raymond Felton.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mavs, Knicks,
Yeah.
Bobcats. Shout out to that disaster.
OG Bobcats. Yeah,
the OG
yeah.
Bobcats, and obviously one of the best Tar Heels we've
UNC, of course.
We've ever seen. Let's go to you guys first.
Cool. Let's do it.
Kyrie and Luka. Check this clip out.
What did you see from the two of these guys playing together in their short time? They're 0-3, but are you worried that things aren't working as they should?
I got a chance to see that live, and what I think, to me, the biggest thing with those guys is they really just gotta stop deferring to each other and just play. And like you say, more so Luka than Kyrie, because Kyrie's played with KD and James. He's played with LeBron. I mean, he's played with guys already that, you know, he understands that I got to share the ball with these guys in order to win. And, you know, so imagine how dangerous they're going to be when he can sit and relax for 8 minutes on the court and let Kyrie do his thing. And then now Kyrie gets tired. Now you got to deal with me. Now you got to deal with Luka, who hasn't been doing this all game. Now he's got a lot of energy for this fourth quarter, and he got his legs. So I think overall it's going to be dangerous. And then now that last play that happened, you got two guys who like, now you take the shot. Now, you take the shot. Now you take the last shot. So they just got to understand is who's the hot guy this night.
With Kyrie, do you think you could win the title?
I think you have to. You have to. Like I think it's possible. I'm on the fence about it.
Why?
Hence my hesitancy. It has nothing to do with Kyrie. It has nothing to do with Luka. It's just the rest of the roster and whether or not they can defend at a high caliber level throughout the entirety of the playoffs.
Okay, let me say if everyone's healthy. How do you think you could beat the Nuggets in a 7?
Yes.
I think we can.
Okay. Grizzlies.
Yes.
Yes.
Sacktown.
Yes.
Clippers.
That's tough.
That's a tough one. Phoenix. Phoenix.
That's also really tough. Yeah.
No, you think I think y'all got lucky last year.
If the
They
Suns
were
are
sleeping.
Suns are fully healthy,
How did we get lucky last year? We destroyed them on their home court in
You
Game 7
You
of the
crushed them.
Who's
and they
guarding
blew it.
KD?
I don't think you guys. The win was a luck. Sorry, I think it's lucky that they blew it so hard. Yeah, well, they were 2-0.
Clearly there's something wrong with that creation of the roster, with that formation of it, with Ayton not even wanting to play in the playoffs for that coach. Like,
it was so bizarre. Like, they should have beat.
It's the playoffs. What, you can't throw away all your personal stuff aside and come to play for the playoffs? That's the reason why you play the game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
To get to the NBA Finals. I mean, yeah, you're right. Who's going to guard KD? That's a great question. Who's going to deal with Ayton in the paint when someone has to guard KD or KD's getting doubled? And then Devin Booker's also on the team, and so is Chris Paul.
I mean, they got.
And then the Warriors too. Like, if Steph's fully healthy,
Can't get them out. Yeah.
yeah, Clay's been playing really well this season.
What about the Lake Show?
They just have so much.
They got to make the
ground.
playoffs first.
They have to make the playoffs. They have a really tough schedule. What's in favor of the Mavs is that they have the easiest remaining schedule of any NBA team.
Speaking of that, let's go to the Lake Show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lade, Aaron Cohen, Lamar Odom.
Boom.
It's too tough in the East because you got Milwaukee,
Got Boston,
Boston,
Philly.
I know Philly can go compete with Boston and Milwaukee, but I just don't really see them doing it. Not yet. I love Embiid. Like, they going to need Harden to be like Harden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what they need from him.
Rockets Harden.
Yeah, what they need from him, he hasn't, put it out in the playoffs yet.
Especially scoring, because he's getting like 10 assists per game, man.
He could score the ball from any which way. Nobody stop him from scoring, but I don't know what it is. Is it intangibles at the end of the game, just being there? Because, in Houston, he got hurt when him and Chris Paul had a shot to.
Right, they were right there.
Yeah.
They were right. They were up 3-2, right? Up 3-2, then CP got injured.
They're talking about the Sixers here. So they're talking about the East. They're getting a little Lamar, obviously, and Aaron, big basketball fans. You know, if you like the NBA, you just love the whole thing. What about, let's go to the Eastern Conference. Can the Sixers win the East?
Sure.
Yes. I think what you were saying with the Mets is how I feel about the Sixers this year. This is the best team that I think we've seen from the Sixers in our lifetime. And they had a team with Allen Iverson that made the finals, but I think holistically this team is actually a lot better.
Well, yeah, I think for a while it was trust the process, and this is finally what we got out of the process, right?
Oh, this is it. Yeah.
This is it.
But is Doc gonna Doc again? Like he's had a bad track record in years past, deep in the playoffs.
They got lucky.
He hasn't had a player like Joel though, in like the years after the Celtics at least.
So I have a couple questions for you guys.
Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Well, that was my question.
But I mean, Joel's better than Blake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is. He's
Chris
a top
Paul's
5 player.
Chris Paul's different. Like, he's your point guard. You know, he's reliable. But
A lot of people consider him the best point guard ever, and that was in his prime.
Pierce Simpson said it perfectly. Like, you can't win a championship when your best guy is 6 foot.
Is he better than Allen Iverson? Joel Embiid. Is he a better player?
It's tough.
It's really tough, but I would say like impact-wise, yes, like you're saying, because he's a big man. I mean, Allen Iverson was a great defender. He was a multi-time steals leader.
Joel's top 5 in scoring this year, right?
Yeah.
Every year.
His impact
And he's your big.
defensively.
I mean, Harden's better than Chris Paul. MVP.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the way that I look at it, like defensive impact for a big man, you affect more than just the guy that's in front of you. Whereas a smaller guy, like you can be a great one-on-one defender, you can be great in the passing lanes, but you're not protecting the paint, you're not altering shots, you're not changing the dynamic of how offensives flow and how they move the ball. So I think because of that, Joel Embiid is more impactful and a quote-unquote
I think the
better
NBA
player.
champion's coming out of the East this year, though. It's either going to be Sixers, Celtics, or Bucks.
Okay. Yeah, I think those are the 3 best teams. 3 safest teams.
Sure.
Safest, yeah.
I
Your
think
Celtics 1 and then 1B, 2B.
the Celtics are 2 for me.
I think most people would have the Bucks as the safest team to win the finals.
They did it. He's Giannis. Holiday's playing his best hoops.
He is Giannis.
He's Giannis, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, talk about impact. Like
He's only getting better, too. He's not digressing at
is
all.
he a top 15 player ever already?
Yeah.
Probably top 20.
Is Jokic? Who's better right now?
No, I mean, Jokic doesn't have a title.
Yeah, he's about to hit three-peat his MVP.
Is he going to three-peat his MVP at halfway point?
He's got minus money odds right now.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It is because there's guys like Giannis and Embiid and like Luka. Like,
And he hasn't missed many games, and there's only like 20 games left. So he's not like feasibly gonna. Even if he misses 5 of those games, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The lowest number of games. I mean, there was a weird like year where Giannis won it, where there was not as many games, but the lowest number of games, like Harden played 70 something, Jokic both times was in the 70s. Giannis was low 70s. So I mean, yeah, you can't miss a boatload of games because there's guys like Luka and Embiid, and who are playing up to that caliber. But it's pretty crazy that he might.
It's crazy.
It's crazy that he might throw pairs. It's so nuts. Yeah, it'd be bonkers. I do think though the East is the best shot, unless Phoenix. We see them on the court. We see them, and they are as dominant on paper as they are in the basketball court. All right, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. The charity stripe, hit your free throws because they are free. Best of Bleav right here on Stadium.
Hang tight. We'll be right back in just a second with some more great Bleav content on Stadium.